I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her! That's enough to damn you!
Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play featuring the Dwarf Druid, Beâr Thrylls. We find ourselves in a very interesting situation right now, having faced off against Karlach purely in conversation, of course, not in combat. And I'm sure you spent the last couple of days thinking, will he, won't he? Yes, I had to do that. I'm sorry. His name is Will. How can I not? And the thing is, folks, it's been tough. It's been a tough decision. But I made it last session. I kind of justified it already, but in case you've forgotten, I'll re-explain my justification here. Beâr has, across instances, shown favor to those who are otherwise judged to be guilty by default. Whether it's the tiefling refugees, whether it's goblins, whatever it might be, he has always kind of erred on the side of, well, let's hear them out. Let's see if we can't come to an amicable solution, and then we can draw our swords and staffs and spears and javelins and whatnot when necessary. It's going to upset Will, but I think it's most in keeping with Beâr's character to empathize, to really, not out of understanding per se of like, oh, I know how you must feel, but more out of, I don't want to hurt anybody that doesn't need hurting, right? Because remember, we've said this countless times, Beâr is a little aloof when it comes to conversation. He doesn't pick up social cues and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not saying he necessarily is going to be like, oh, clearly this person is hurting and all that kind of stuff, but justifiable argument, evidence implanted into my brain through the parasite, that's probably enough to make me go, maybe everything I've been told about this person by everybody else isn't so accurate. Maybe they are, well, can't say innocent, but not so guilty. And if that's the case, I would be wrong to allow them to come to harm. That's not what a hero would do. It's a challenging one, because it can be justified either way, but that's the justification I'm going to go with. And if you feel one way or another about it, I would love to read about it in the comments down below. Do you think this is the right call for Beâr, or do you think we should have done something else? I'd love to know. But for now, yes, Will, stand down. You saw what I saw.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Failed a perception check. Ooh. Gods, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil, and you know it. Okay, you saw her thoughts. She poses no danger to the Sword Coast, or you're right. Cut her down before she causes trouble. No. Karlach's not a devil, and you know it.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
Alright, that was extremely fast. I've never seen heated conversation die down that quickly in my life. Like, we were at each other's throats. People were about to die. That turned around real fast. I'm glad it did. But when I failed that perception check, I thought we were done for. My assumption is that I maybe missed out on perceiving something that made my statement fact as opposed to like an appeal to emotion. Like I said, oh, you can tell she's not a devil. Maybe if I succeeded on my perception check, I'd be like, you know she's not a devil because of X, Y, Z reason. I'm not sure if she is or isn't a devil. Like, how does that, where does the, anyway, I'm not going to get into that. We'll be stuck here for hours. But I'm very curious about that failed check. I'm glad we succeeded. overall in our mission. I mean, to calm the situation down. I'm glad Will doesn't seem too upset. I'm kind of confused as to why everybody actually approved. You saw at the top left corner it said everyone approves of my my approach, I suppose. Kind of surprised by that. Anyways, who am I? I'm your ticket to curing that tadpole eventually. I'm not interested in making friends. No, I'm Beâr Thrylls.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
Wait. The paladins of Tyr are the guys up top who we just sacked, who were offering us a sword to bring... Hang on a second. Okay, let's send them back where they came from, so you want me to kill the people hunting you? Why should I do your dirty work or have my own problems? I don't need yours. Well, okay, yeah, let's clarify here. So you want me to kill the people hunting you?
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
Well, there's that thirst that's been missing for the last, I don't know, 7 or 8 episodes. I guess it's back now. Alright, you know what? They tried to deceive me. They tried to get me to kill an innocent. As far as I'm concerned, that's close enough to evil. I love how I'm completely flip-flopping because it's basically a he said, she said kind of a scenario over here, and I'm gonna go with what she said. So, yeah. Let's do it.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on, though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Interesting. So, obviously conversation with Will is an option now, but Carl, there she goes. Off to our camp, leaving the bloody footprints behind. Before I talk to Will, I'm curious, can I engage in or with the paladins without her present? Should I have her present while I'm doing it? Kind of curious. Hunt the devil. Still ongoing, eh? It's not under completed quests. Yeah, it's still ongoing. We decided to let Karlach join us. The paladins will have something to say about it. Okay, so that's the continuation there, fair enough. Where is the note from the Blade of Frontiers? We located Karlach, who was not the treacherous devil Will believed her to be. We resolved the situation peacefully, but Will owes us an explanation. Very well. And separately, of course, we have the Grand Duke Chase as well. We discovered that the Grand Duke Ravengard is not only an important figurehead in the city of Baldur's Gate, he is also Will's father. He was abducted at the inn up the road where we save people from the fire and all that good stuff. Which, by the way, many of you mentioned that I can go ahead and engage with the dowry conversation because it doesn't necessarily cause what I feared to happen. But I'll think about that. It's kind of weird to go back in character. It's kind of weird to go back now and follow up on that conversation. So I'll think about it. Anyway, what is this? Our fiery friend. We recruited Karlach and said we'd help defeat the paladins hunting her. Now, I suppose I could, for the first time in this entire playthrough, do a bit of swapping around. I don't know who I'd leave behind. Maybe bring Karlach in place of Will. But he's so powerful. You know what? I feel like we've got enough of a bone to pick with those paladins, so-called paladins, that we can pick it ourselves and let Karlach know that, hey, we've taken care of them for you. I think I'll go with that route, actually. She seemed hurt already. Will, you got some explaining to do, buddy. What's going on?
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that? Literally, the words out of my mouth. What the hell does that mean? Lay it out plainly, Will. Someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who this source of yours is. Or if you weren't so useful, I'd drive a dagger through your skull. Okay, he hasn't done anything that egregious. He had a mission. We all have missions. Sometimes we have bad intel. But yes, what's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
Gods, what now? Do you have a tax collector on your tail?
You're closer than you think. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Excuse me? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Have we just forsaken Will in some way? Now, there was an update over here about the Blade of Frontiers. Will spoke ominously about a penance he must face. We should take a long rest when the opportunity strikes. There's clearly a lot the Blade of Frontiers isn't telling us. Alright, let's deal with the folks up top, the paladins, and then we'll go ahead and take a long rest. Even though we don't desperately need one, that means we can freely use spells during that battle. We should be long resting more anyway. Alchemist's Fire over to... Oh, it's stealing. Yeah, that's fine. Over to Astarion. Over to Astarion. Arrow of Ice to Astarion as well. Oil of Accuracy. See, the plus 2 bonus to charcoals. Yeah, sure. Over to... Actually, let's send it to camp. What are you? You are Drow Poison. Coat your active weapon with poison. Targets must 6... Okay, sure. Send that to camp as well. Or let me just pick that up. And Wizard's Bane oil. Coat your weapon in oil. Target receives -3 penalty to spell attack rolls and spell save DCs. Okay, sounds good. We'll grab that as well. Alright, good haul. Anything else over here? Doesn't look like it. We'll make our way back up the hill to deal with the paladins. But before we do that, really quickly, let's make our way over to our camp. And some of you already know what's coming over here. Unless we get interrupted by a conversation or something, we should be able to... Oh, hello. Alexis dancing over there. We should be able to head on over to here to grab some of the simple toxin and dip our weapons. If I can find... There we go. Dip you, Shadowheart. Right, I can't swap in the middle of...
I wonder.
I really wish this was a bit...
I must keep going.
More... I wish there were more effective ways to do this. Let me put it that way.
This'll give me an
Dip.
edge.
Oh, I can switch. Interesting. I don't know why it let me that time, but... Oh, no, I can't. It didn't let me switch.
Sharp as
Let me
ever.
move the camera over, but it didn't actually switch. Fantastic.
Ever onward.
How does that help? You've got your weapon coated in toxin, so does Beâr. Down over here, let's go ahead and dip
A quick dip.
yours as well, please. I mean, we know we're about to head into a fight, so we may as well,
your
right?
distance,
Astarion, you're up next.
This
Dip
way.
both of yours. Or I guess technically all 3 of yours. 2 daggers, right? So let's go. Dip.
Devious.
Switch and... Dip. Did I not switch? Oh, I must have clicked a little prematurely. Either way, we're all toxined up, looks like. Let's go ahead and leave camp. Do I want to heal up a little bit first?
Well, in it.
We're what, 7 HP short? Yeah, I guess I could use healing potion. Where's my... Yeah, sure, we got plenty. I'll take it. I'll take it. Leave camp. Time to fight. We'll talk to Karlach and stuff later. I think that makes a lot more sense. We'll go ahead and deal with these guys ourselves, I guess. Again, a little upset that they lied to us. Now the question is, how do I want to take them out? Do I want to be sneaky about it? I know there's a few of them in here. I know how we can sneak into the underground area, but I don't think that's necessary. And I know there's one up over here. I don't know if this door leads to the same room as this door. Safe to assume, potentially. Looks like it might be blocked. But safe to assume, I think. Where did she go? Let's go ahead and get everybody... Whoops, that's not what I meant. Hiding. They are. Well, let's pull you up to here. Just wonder. I don't think I can Thorn Whip this high. Oh, I might actually be able to. If I see her. Comes back out this way.
Carefully now.
There she is. It's a real shame. We got a trader with decent money. I wonder if I could trade with her first. You know what? I think that's a chance I'm willing to take. I think that might be a chance I'm willing to take. Alright. You know what? Yeah. Stop hiding. Everybody stop hiding.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Let's go up. Let's quick save, just in case. Who knows? It might trigger into a fight right away, but if it doesn't, I would very much like to trade first. Only one way to find out what happens here.
Time to press ahead.
Don't know. You should go further in, yeah. So she's hanging out there. Again, I'm going to end up super encumbered, so I don't be too far away from her when the trading starts, or when I come back with all my equipment. Let's try and have a conversation here.
I'm still looking to shift some supplies. Don't have much to spare, but it's more than we can carry.
Okay. So, we can still trade here. In that case. Set to camp. Let's pick up a bunch of stuff. Come back, let's trade. Because we know she has a lot of money. We know she has a lot of money, so this is like our golden opportunity here. We're to our traveler's chest. I do believe that's where all of our stuff is. Nice. Alright, so I should be able to. Control click to select a bunch of stuff. We got some longswords, javelins, leather armor. Yeah, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff that I do not need. I just hope I can mark it as wares. Got these books. Gonna keep the books around. Gonna keep the baguettes around. Get rid of the morning stars, daggers, more leather armor. Simple robes. Short bows. Okay, all of you. Pick up and add to wares. Cool. Nice and easy. Heavily encumbered already. Not great. Wonder if I can get at least a few more things. Bunch of these scimitars. More daggers. More no, too heavy. Alright, so I wonder if now I come through with like Shadowheart, for example. Pick up a bunch of stuff as wares here. Because then when we trade wares, we can just do it all at once. There's no like, it's not like one character is the only one trading, right? You can do it all at once. So let's go ahead and get all of you. Keep the sausages. We can get rid of some of these torches. We can get rid of these twisting branches. Good stuff. I don't need this club. You guys as well. All right, all of you. Go ahead, pick up and add to wares. This will be a good haul. Watch, I have way too much stuff, and we can't actually get rid of it all. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. I mean, it's a lot of leather armor. Why do we have so much leather armor? Pick up and add to wares. Ring mail armor. Studded leather armor. So much stuff. So much stuff. Or by type? Yeah, that's better. So that the pouches are up there. You know what? All this can go, I believe. Too heavy. Alright.
Sharp as ever.
Will, let's bring you over.
Best foot forward.
Let's get the job done. One and done, hopefully. I really hope I'm not carrying more than 2,000 gold worth of stuff over here. Alright, where are we? From here, no, from there actually. Right down to there. We'll take this morning star as well. I think that mace is something we want to hold on to. I can't remember. But I think that covers our bases. No, we have some jewelry as well. We got all of you. We got you and you. Cool. Pick up and add to wares. Alright. Good stuff. I really hope I haven't
Still alive.
overdone it.
So that's progress.
Leave camp. Slowly lumber over. No, 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 don't get away from me. Get back here. Now the good thing...
I'm still looking to shift some
perfect.
supplies. Don't have much to spare.
Decided
but
to
it's
try
more
and
than
talk
we
to
can
me.
carry.
I would like to sell you some stuff. I don't know if she's involved in the hot mess in the other room. If she is, he'll get pulled into the fighting. But for the time being, I have one person I consider to be my enemy here. If you're wondering why I'm okay with trading here, as opposed to just simply killing her and hypothetically taking everything, I imagine she'd have all this on her person. I imagine, but who knows? Sell wares. Really, that's all I'm making off of all these wares? I was really expecting a little bit more money. It's not like I'm hurting for cash, but I was certainly expecting more. Does she have anything I want? Some supplies, I guess. Already got money. Oh, okay, fair enough. I guess that's that.
In Tyr's name.
Yeah, I wish you hadn't said that. I wish you hadn't said that. Oh, that didn't include Shadowheart's wares, actually.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
Yeah, let's see what you have to trade. Huh. Okay, I guess it keeps them separate now. I thought I did them all at the same time. Maybe I'm mistaken.
In Tyr's name.
Maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah, there you go again. I feel like I'm gonna have to kill her too. And that's gonna be not great.
Everything.
Gonna keep this door closed. Going from the outside.
Never wanted the easy path.
See how we can deal with these people. Because there was no conversation option with her about what just happened right by the river. But I assume we're gonna see a conversation option over here to deal with the situation. Let's call it. Rin. Anders, you've got a bow. Probably prepare for the worst here. Here's what I'm thinking. What am I thinking? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we step up. I'm thinking Shadowheart.
What's next?
Yeah, you know what? Stay put there. Will?
Defender of the people.
Let's get you over to here. Hey, buddy. Don't worry about me. Now, in reality, this would probably be a lot more organized. You know, everyone would be moving a lot more in sync, and it wouldn't be so awkward looking. I wonder if we'll have a clear line of fire from up here. Yeah, we should. All right.
What to do?
Time for a quick conversation.
Our scouts told us you'd come. The devil's ally. Come to finish us, have you?
Interesting. What scouts? You must mean Karlach. I know the truth about who you are. That depends on you. Are you what she says you are? Or that's right, I'm sending you back to Avernus where you belong. No. Let's give him a chance. We gave Karlach a chance. Let's give him a chance. That depends on you. Are you what she says you are?
I'm sure she's invented a fascinating history of our crimes. The truth is far simpler. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling, Karlach. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
Okay. Say I buy your story. What then?
Then you'd be very stupid indeed. Poor Karlach, allied with the first sap she met, who will be so quickly destroyed. Zariel will find this all terribly funny.
See, now what I find terribly funny is that he had every opportunity to just be like, no, I swear, to like try and convince me that this is the truth, but he decided to just straight up say like, yeah, you'd be dumb. I'm lying. Got him, and now he's gonna die. So that was kind of a weird turn of events. Not how I would have expected that to play out. Now, just to let you know, it would have taken a lot to convince me that these guys are the good guys after all, after the fact that, you know, I can literally read Karlach's mind. So, yeah, we knew where that was going to end, but I wanted to give him a chance. Now, unfortunately, our setup over here, as nicely done as it was, didn't pay dividends because she was still able to fire, and then our attack of opportunity missed as well. But we gave it We gave it the old college try. I wonder if I... Who goes next? Cyrell? Yeah, gonna have to kill this traitor, unfortunately. Anders is the dangerous one. Aura of Protection. What does that do for you? Paladin and any nearby allies have +4 bonus on saving throws. Gotcha. Yikes, that's actually a lot. Good to know. Let's move you just up to here. Or actually, though, this guy's in melee, so I can go ahead and sneak attack from range from up there. 80% hit chance. That's not too bad. I don't think I'm going to lower my chances by flipping to whatever the one that causes more damage but reduced accuracy. I'm not going to try that. Let's go ahead and pop the shot. Let's go. Good stuff. Got the toxin in there. 22 damage. That's not bad. Am I close enough? I'm not. If I were to jump down, can I really jump from where I'm standing? I can. Oh, that's really kind of cool. All right, let's jump. End up behind him and going with the stabs. Let's go. You know what? Not a lot of damage, but that's a ton of cool points. That's a ton of cool points. Shadowheart, you're up. I could try and close the gap up over here to Cyrell, who's got what, like it's a dagger, looks like. You down over here. If I close the gap up there, yep, I definitely can. Or do I stay focused up over here? Well, let's start with Will. Will, let's move you up to here. Let's go with the Flourish. Sure. Good stuff. Got him off balance. I can hit him with a main hand attack, 5 to 12 damage. Or I could go in with the Vampiric Touch, not that I need it. Alright, fair enough. A little too close for Scorching Ray, I assume. Oh, actually, that's not that bad. 65% hit chance. I've hit on lower numbers in the past. But no, let's go in with the main hand attack, I think. Eldritch Blast, also 65%. You know what? Yeah, sure, let's go for it. I mean, look, if I go for the main hand attack, it is a 91%. Okay, fine. Fine. That's too high to ignore. Let's go. And we got a critical too. Can't complain about that. I can go with a follow-up attack, right, because of Deepened Pact. I mean, yeah, get the job done. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice and easy. I love it. Let's get Will up to here.
2 steps at a time.
That was some good teamwork between Astarion and Will. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Shadowheart,
protect me.
Can I go in with the rush attack? Right, because the rush attack is... Oh, that is an action, actually. 75% versus 75%. Okay, rush attack gives me 2 to 5 damage. Might put them off balance. This gives me 2 to 7 damage. Okay. Instead, I could go in with, for example, Guiding Bolt. Cast at level 3 for 6 to 36 damage. 85% hit chance. That sounds pretty good to me. Again, we're going to long rest after this battle, right? So, why not? 18 damage. Could have been better, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. And Beâr, you're up next.
Despite everything.
Can't close the gap all the way, but we can get close enough, I think, to pop a... Or actually, can I pop a Moonbeam from where I stand? Not enough movement, it says. No. I definitely have enough movement. Or do I want to hit you instead? 32 HP versus 6. Huh. Well, I won't have line of sight here. Right, and if I come up top... Well, I can't come up top. It's too far away. So, from where I stand, let's go with Moonbeam, and the next turn I can move it, get it at level 3, pop it down over here. There's the kill. And let's move you a little bit closer. Sure. I was thinking about popping the Moonbeam down over here because they'd have to kind of move through it if they wanted to get any attacks in. But this is the guaranteed kill, so why not? Go ahead and pop Shillelagh, might as well. No reason not to. End your turn there. Astarion, let's get you... Yeah, sure, let's get you up over here. End your turn too. Shadowheart's able to come through, but what was the value there, right? Like, I guess I could pull you up to here, get the attack of opportunity, that kind of stuff. Sure. Spiritual weapon, I could drop one. Yeah, you know what, why not? Here, let's go ahead and get ourselves a Great Axe. Pop that over here. Hopefully it'll have its move now. I can turn around and lacerate. Go for it. Good stuff. Concentration broken. Saved the laceration, unfortunately, but hopefully we'll get a couple of hits with attack of opportunity. Hopefully. End turn. Yep.
Concentrate.
Shadowheart, you're done. Will, you are done as well. What are you up to? Nice. Ah, okay. It's not amazing, but I'll take it. Oh, we're fine. We're fine.
Another
Beâr,
fight. Let's go.
move that moonbeam. Get the job done. Really? You survived with 2 HP. Ridiculous. That's fine. Will?
Blade will not
Or...
bend.
Actually,
This is my
Hysteria.
time.
Do it from range. Sneak attack? Are you close enough to be considered in melee? Cannot reach. Oh, that's weird. What about a regular shot? 65%. Sure, I'll take it. There we go. Beautiful. Now, don't go walking through the moonbeam. Completed Hunt the Devil, and we got something for our fiery friend as well. Let's take a quick look. Our fiery friend. We confronted the paladins chasing Karlach. She's joined our search for a cure for the parasite. Okay, very well. And then I suppose we have also Hunt the Devil, complete. Kill Zariel's followers. Zariel's followers want to kill Karlach. We need to protect her. We defeated Zariel's followers. Karlach is safe. For now. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good, sounds good. We can go ahead and dispel, I suppose.
No, never mind.
Can I not? We just have to wait for it to die? I thought I could dispel it. Either way, we're going to long rest as soon as we're done looting this place. First of all, Anders, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? You got me a pear, sure, scale mail. Ooh, ooh. Interesting. Medium armor. AC 14. I like my Hedge Wanderer. The +1 bonus to dexterity saving throws is nice. The +1 to nature is nice. Disadvantage on stealth checks. What is Shadowheart wearing right now?
Can't afford to stay idle.
Apart from being encumbered right now. Where are we? Change shirt. No, scale mail. Okay, so this is weaker. No one else is able to use medium armor. So let's go ahead and send this to camp then. Send to camp. On the cusp of being encumbered here. Staff of Crones, which I should probably do something with. Another great sword. Send that to camp. We'll add to wares and then send to camp, sure. Studded shield. Is that the one we started with? Feels like it. I'm a bit of a sucker for starting equipment.
Let's get going.
Alright, Anders, you have more. The Sword of Justice. Two-handed, great sword. Provides Tears Protection, which is a level 1 abjuration spell. Does what? Protects a creature from attacks, increases its armor class by 2. Spell ends when the Sword of Justice is unequipped. Okay, easy enough to not do. Cleave, Lacerate, and Pommel Strike. But you need to be proficient with martial weapons or great swords. And I keep forgetting, but I don't think Shadowheart is.
My faith protects me.
Where are we? Where is the great sword? Sword of Justice. Not proficient. Yeah. But we'll want to hold on to that. Send that to the camp. Let's not add it to wares or anything.
Can't give up now.
We'll hold on to that, see if somebody else picks it up eventually. Anders, what else have you got? This long sword. Ooh, versatile, actually. But you gotta be proficient with martial weapons or long swords. Send that to Will. He might be
hero at
capable.
heart.
No, he's not. Alright. Add to wares. And send it to camp. Oh, he had a bunch of wares to... God damn it. Should have kept trading. I should have kept trading. Great axe, halberd. Add that to wares as well. A bunch of these javelins. Add to wares. Alright. God damn it. I for some reason it slipped my mind that, right, of course, they're not all...
Never a dull moment.
They've not all traded their wares. It's okay. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, the Risen Road. Those who seek to journey to the coast from the interior regions lying to the east will typically seek out the Risen Road. Running parallel to the river Kjonthar, the Risen Road provides an overland route all the way from Elturel to Baldur's Gate, and has proven tempting to travelers seeking an alternate to the river barges that sail the Kjonthar. A portion of the road, approximately halfway between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, has in recent years developed into an enclave for saloons worship, with the temple of not insignificant splendor lying near the road. Indeed, an entire village, Moonhaven, has developed alongside the temple and can provide food and shelter to weary travelers. Farther east lies the citadel of Moonrise Towers, where a toll is required for onward passage of goods and folk alike. Some are tempted to go off-road in order to avoid the toll, however bandits and other dangers may cause them to pay a much steeper price. That's a good kind of warning for us, I guess, if it was actually relevant. I don't know if it actually is. I'm not going to pick up individual gold pieces. Findings from the Hinterlands, a new edition. I wonder if that has anything of value. Esteemed reader, while this journal is no stranger to surprising news from the outermost reaches of our fair land, I must warn that this season's edition contains news some might find, in a word, shocking. It might be that the cult of the Absolute reported by our agents in Eltergard will fade like any other, but reports of alliances between goblins and Lolithsworn Drow, Troll, and Duergar are a particular cause for alarm. Indeed. The seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique in our history. Prior to publication, messengers were sent to localities including Baldur's Gate, Scornabel, and Candlekeep. Let us hope these reports are received with a proper gravity, for the safety of all. Sincerely, Mingus Etcherly, Editor-in-Chief. Very well. Findings from the Hinterlands. Bunch of torches over here. Nothing to carry here. Nothing to care for, rather, I should say. Got a burlap sack. Might have something of value. Probably not. Didn't think so. Same with you. Just another hat. Alright, I think we've kind of picked everything up in this room. Household prayers. I'm good. Cyrell, do you have all the stuff that I gave you? See, that's kind of weird, isn't it? She's literally carrying that stuff. Should technically be on her. Anyway, we've got a dagger. Pick that up and add to wares. We've got another greatsword. 2 to 12 damage. Like, these are no joke. These are no joke. Pick it up and add to wares. We'll probably send it back to camp. Dated drought. Why are you carrying... Oh, because I sold it to you. Right? Must be why. Pick up and add to wares. The simple robe as well. Pick up and add to wares. And the scroll of mirror image that I did not buy, I have now picked up in a different way. And of course these as well. Pick up and add to wares. Now... Nothing, eh? Alright, fair enough. I mean, it's fair, obviously, but it's also a little weird as far as immersion is concerned. Send that to camp, add you to wares, and add... Oh, I need to camp. Sure. We're on the cusp of being encumbered, but that's okay. We can send a bunch of stuff back if we need to. More burlap sacks over here that I don't care for. Sounds good. Is it time for a long rest? I think it might be. I think it might be. We're done with all the Karlach stuff. There's more to explore up top over there. And I guess I could let myself be tempted first real quick just to see if there is anything, but I don't think there is, right? There's this dead end over here. So once I just double check and investigate, we can turn around, head back to camp, get a night's rest, see what that does for us, have a conversation with Karlach perhaps, hope that Will doesn't... Oh. Perfect. I'm glad I came this way. This is why you gotta check every corner of the map, I guess. Alright, wooden chest, what do you got for me? Like nothing. Like nothing. Alright, fair enough. What else we got? So that's the Risen Road taken care of, I suppose. We've investigated all this. Joaquin's Rest still has the trapped man. I don't think I'd go back there. We, of course, want to check out the dragon, right? It is now the time for that, though. Right, that's en route to the mountain pass. That's not the way we're going to go, though. We're going to go through... the Underdark is the plan. We got to find the Night Song, right? So that's still something left to do over here. Save Marina. There's the tea house. Again, I don't think I want to do what Marina wants me to do, right? So we're covered there. This, I guess, is unexplorable, right? Haven't been able to reach here. I've tried it a couple times, but not able to get there, so fair enough. And there's nothing left to do back over here, I don't think. Been to the Grove multiple times. We've explored this area pretty thoroughly, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, alright, cool. I mean, hey, let's head to camp, and then I guess we go chasing after what? I mean, I guess we go chasing after the Night Song. Why is this not... Like, it should be... For a second there, I was worried that, like, this was gone. Is everything... Yeah, everything kind of grays out unless there's an update. Fair enough. We gotta find the Night Song. We discovered a clue about the Night Song, a poem about Saloon that mentions a door under the temple. What is hidden beneath the goblin camp? We shall find out shortly after we go back and do a long rest. Again, There's no value in a short rest. The reason why I'm doing this long rest is because A, we talked about it, like in character it was mentioned about wanting to rest, and B, because we want to see some progress when it comes to the story. Suppose I could talk to Karlach? I think it would make sense to talk to Karlach, so let's go ahead and do that.
What can I do you for?
I took care of those paladins of Tyr for you.
You did? Wow. That was sound of you. Why'd you do it?
Because they kind of told on themselves, truth be told. They were agents of a devil. I wasn't going to let them roam the area unchallenged. I always take care of my people. It's a bit of both, but Karlach isn't really my people. Just is that a teddy bear that she's... No, she's not carrying that. That's just on the ground. She's not really my people yet, right? So that'd be a little much. They were agents of a devil. I wasn't going to let them roam the area unchallenged.
You're my kind of people. Wish I could have been there to watch those ignots crumble, but I'm just happy they're off my tail. Then again, facing them down might have put my tin can into overdrive. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Dude, this question is, again, straight out my mouth. How the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance. And a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Oh, I got bad news about tieflings in the area. Are they still around? There are some tieflings holed up in a druid's grove nearby. We might look there. They're not there anymore. They all left, didn't they? Unless there's one left over. I would expect the game to say all the tieflings have left the area if that was the case. But instead the game is saying, I have this option. So, as I assume maybe one's left behind. We might look there.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Alright, very well. But, oh, he's so cute. This owlbear cub, I swear to God. I saw him waddling about earlier when I clicked on Karlach, and just like, what a perfect shape. It's like, it looks like a potato. Just a little feathered potato walking around. Oh my. Alright, hold on. Before I get too carried away with that. Let's go ahead and talk to Will. See what he has to say. If anything. And then we can long rest.
Well met.
That's all you got for me. That's all you got for me. Well met. Alright, fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. Time to long rest. See what comes for us in the night. And the day. Yep. Again, I don't need to overdo it. Ooh. Right into it, are we?
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Yeah, what the hell is going on? Well, aren't you a luscious thing? I was... God, yeah, I'm not surprised. But no, just who in the nine hells are you?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Wow. Truly a devil. Oh, man. Because the devil's in the details. Get to the point, devil. What do you want? If we kill Karlak now, will that get rid of you? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to... No. I'm not even going to suggest that I was maybe even thinking about that. You better not lay a damn finger on Karlak. Blast it all, Will. Why don't you tell me about her, or I've heard enough. You're not leaving this place alive. Am I seriously about to take... What? No. Get to the point, devil. What do you want?
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Yo, what? Hang on, the cutscene just ends like that? Will, what in the actual... What just happened? Dude's got horns. Dude's got... Yep. Okay, hang on a second. What the hell?
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I mean, yeah, fair. I was almost worried, like, with how that conversation was escalating, I was almost worried that he was about to be, like, severed from his connections and stuff. So it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. You warned me about Raphael, but are packed to Mizora. What a fraud. That's a good point. That is a good point. That is a very good point. However, now is not the time, I don't think, to broach that topic. The Blade of Frontiers has some explaining to do. Yes. What did you expect? She's a devil, hardly the paragon of honesty. Also true. You've been turned into a devil. An appropriate punishment, I'd say. Not unfair. You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came. Yeah, also true. But no, the Blade of Frontiers has some explaining to do. How do we get to this point?
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough.
No, it won't.
It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
So, what, he wanted more power to be a good guy, but didn't realize that the pact he'd signed had loopholes, and now he's ultimately a not so good guy? Let me guess. This pact is what caused the rift between you and your father? Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Would I have had this option if I'd not gone to the inn first and learned all about his father and his backstory like that, like his family backstory? It couldn't be an option. That's interesting. But no, I'm less curious about his relationship with his father. I'm more curious about the terms of the pact, because we need to be wary of that.
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
I had a feeling I'd only be able to ask him one thing, and I'm glad I asked him that. Glad I asked him that, because
well met.
Gives me some insight into his opinion and how he feels about the situation. How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Christ, nothing. No, a freak of nature. Gods, but you're hideous. Tempting to say that. I see the Blade of Frontiers, no more, no less. Quite the handsome devil, if I do say so. Not bad. A fiend who's been touched by the hells. I don't know what to make of it. God. I see the Blade of Frontiers. No more and no less. I didn't have any opinions on his visage previously anyway, right? So, like, sure. You are what you've always been, just a bit hornier.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Man, he's so disillusioned. It's like he wants to be this hero, and I mean, it's true, right? That's his what's it called? It's what gives him inspiration. The same kind of like folk hero, right? And he'll do anything to be that hero. He'll do anything. You should get out of this pact. It'll strip him of all of his powers, and so I'm sure he'll say no, but I think it's a reasonable thing to suggest. You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights.
Okay.
But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Why obey her at all? What could she do that's worse than she already has? No, okay, a lot. Can't we just attack her the next time she pops up? Yeah? There must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out. That's the one.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Well, you can't harm her. Others can. We can beat her if we put our worms together. Okay, that sounds questionable. I just fear what she will do to us next, or we'll see if it's worth it. We might need the pact after all. Oh, man. You know what? Maybe we can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
I do it for Astarion already, don't I? Oh, jeez. I wonder what Volo has to say about all this, actually.
My friend! How do you fare?
How do you think, man? Look around. No, still just focused on the parasite problem. We got plenty of other problems going as well, buddy. Plenty of other problems. Shall we long rest? Can I actually... No, I can't leave the camp in the middle of the night. Alright. I suppose we long rest then, see... Oh, no, wait, Karlach has more to say. What do you got for me?
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
We're a band of heroes. He's a good man, maybe the best of us. I wouldn't go that far. You must be relieved. Well, actually, I'm a dwarf, so I guess he's a good man. He's a good human, I guess. Yeah, sure. He's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Yeah. How very wrong. Whoa, jeez. Passed out there. Alright. Shadowheart, anything to talk about between us? Things have been a little, crazy lately.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
The hell does that mean? Hoping I'd come to chat, but then you have nothing to say? Come on. The artifact seems to be protecting us. You seem intrigued when Halsin mentioned Dark Justicars. You and I, we have something special. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing. Okay, cool. Fair enough. It was kind of weird. She's like, oh, I'm glad you came to talk. Okay, what do you want to talk about? Why don't you come to me to talk? Why do I have to? Come on. Come on, Shadowheart. Making this difficult. Go to bed. Do I really... Well, I want my spell slots back. I didn't use that many after all, but I might as well. I have so many supplies. There's plenty more out there. Auto-select takes us up to 43. I don't know why. Get rid of that. Like, that's all. It's just don't pick the apple. Just don't take the apple. And we're fine. We're at 40. I don't get it. Full rest time. Let's see what happens. Hurry towards the sound or leave it. Those animals aren't your concern. No, hurry towards the sound. What animals? Is it our animals? What's going on? I thought something was wrong. Are you two friends? Observe the pair for any signs of injury or leave. No, okay. Are you two friends?
Best friends. It's nice to have company while you're gone all day.
Goblins had me in a cage. Poked me with pointy sticks.
Hush now, it was just a nightmare. We're safe here, with Master. He'll settle in. Give it a little time.
You know what? Everything's fine. We could all turn into devils. We've got these two. Everything's fine. Everything's perfectly fine. You two look cozy together. Bad dreams aside. Alright then, so long as nobody's hurt. Did you call me Master just now? I shouldn't make a big deal of it, right? That's, I mean, it's like being called Dad, I guess. You know, which is, it's like, it's, you know. But... No, I guess I would be curious. Did you call me Master just now?
I suppose I did. You've been good to us. To both of us. Gomwick would be happy I'm with you, I think.
Like it here. Warm fire. Scratch reminds me of Big Brother.
You had a... Wait, yeah, wait, hold on. Did you say you have a brother? Should we be worried?
Used to. Mother ate him.
What? My goodness. Well, you're both welcome here.
Thank you.
Alright, we're good. Good stuff. I just got the achievement, you have two hands for a reason, and it's petting both of them at the same time. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. Glad that worked out. They seem to be doing well. It looks like I have a conversation with Scratch. Are they playing? Are they like playing tag or something? They're running around together for sure. And there is a conversation with Scratch. But that conversation, folks, is going to have to wait until next time. We're at that hour mark, so I figured we call it a session here today. And yeah, we'll see what Scratch has to say. We'll see what else there is to explore. We'll go chasing after this potential tiefling who's been left behind to help Karlach, maybe? Oh my goodness, they're so cute. They're so cute. Anyway, folks, lots to do next time. Hope you enjoyed the session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a very big difference in letting me know what people are enjoying, letting me know what I should do more or less of, and how I should go about doing it. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. They'll keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.